Tekuma's philosophy is to collaborate with the leading therapeutic communities in Israel. In that regard, we're very happy and excited to provide you with a collaboration with Haderech. Haderech was the first therapeutic community in Israel to provide the 12-step program, which was developed so long ago in the United States. The meaning of the Hebrew word Haderech is the way or the path, and every member in the community is led on his own path to sobriety.
Our center called in Hebrew Haderech. It means in English the path or the way. It's a therapeutic community based on the 12-step method. It's a recovering community that increases the resiliency of the recover, the residents or the patient in our community. We have two different programs. One for short term is 4 months, and the second one is for 9 months.
35 years ago, I was deep into alcohol and drugs, and they spoke to me about 12-step program. The whole thing seemed very, very strange to me, but about 3 months later, on the bat mitzvah date of my oldest daughter, I had my last drink, and I haven't had a drink or a drug since then, by the grace of God. Thank you. Today, Haderech is very successful with more than 80 patients, working of the 12-step program of the anonymous groups. And the advantages, of course, of the 12-step program is that those of us who have gone through this can work with people who are going through it now, and we speak from experience, and we know what helped us, and we know that it works.
We have here a multi-professional staff, nurse, psychotherapist, social worker, medical physicians.
Hi, I'm Talit, I'm the nurse here. The doctors and myself are responsible for monitoring and treating the residents in our community. We are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide support and medication as needed.
אני חושבת שמה שמיוחד פה זה הקצב והמקום שיש חיבור גם לנפש ולא רק להתנהגות, כי הרבה מהמקומות שעובדים בקהילות כאלה ואחרות, אז הם בעיקר מתייחסים להתנהגות, זאת אומרת, מרכז הטיפול הוא סביב ההתנהגות. אני לא חושבת שיש עוד קהילות שיש להן דרמה, תרפיה או ארט. אני חושבת שזה מראה על המקום משהו, יש פה גם יוגה צחוק, זאת אומרת, יש פה המון התייחסות לחיזוק השוטר הפנימי ולאו דווקא השוטר החיצוני.
I've had a good experience here. I've been here, I'm actually coming to the end of my treatment here. I came here about 3.5 months ago, close around 4 months. And for me, one of the biggest things that opened me up into the place in the beginning was a lot of the emotional side as well. I didn't know who I was a lot because I could not identify. I'd been using for so long that my personality was not there anymore. I didn't know who I was, and so it was very difficult. And through time in the treatment, I started to slowly identify my emotions, slowly to open up to other people, and slowly to show myself to other people, which in return I started to show myself to myself.
I came here 5 months ago, and I'm addicted to everything, drugs, alcohol, and been using drugs since age 15, and I also have an eating disorder since age 13, and I'm already almost 30 years old. And this is my first time at rehab. I don't even know, I don't want to call this a rehab because I feel like this is like a place that helped me get reborn. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this place gave me a new life. Like I'm here 5 months and I feel like a different person. I've never been clean for this long, and I finally believe that I can be clean my whole life.
By coming to Israel, you give yourself a fresh start. You give yourself a chance. There is something spiritual about this country. There's certainly something spiritual here at Haderech.
Community, it's amazing, you know. It's a little bit daunting in the beginning, but because you have 100 or so addicts and alcoholics all in one place, and you think it's going to be a madhouse, but it's actually not. It's a lot of people that have lost their way, you know, and a lot of people that are great people, a lot of loving people. I'm not talking about your instructors, I'm not talking about everyone else, I'm talking about your general addicts that have learned to care and learn to deal with life properly. You know, they say, how are you going to stay clean? And how's, it's exactly what the letters are, H-O-W, honesty, openness, and willingness, which is something I haven't been with myself for a very long time.
I wanted to be numb my whole life. Didn't want to be myself. I didn't accept myself for who I was. But here, I'm slowly recognizing and meeting myself, and it really works. This program really works. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I'm even saying this right now. I feel like I'm a different person.
I welcome you to be in part of our community. I believe and I'm sure that we can help you, and that it's, you know, it's disconnect or detach from the family and from the country, but the aim of this detachment is to reconnect to your family and to your environment.
Our collaboration with our colleagues in Haderach has helped us develop a program which is 3 to 4 months in length. It's what we call the short-term program for those of you who cannot devote a full 8 to 9 months. We're very happy to provide these expanding vistas of opportunities for your needs. For more details, I'll be glad to answer your questions either by email or in person. Dr. Evan H. Bellin. In the meantime, shalom, and see you in Israel.